Group Captain, swarm or be swarmed, is that the blunt reality of modern warfare that India must now prepare for? What's your opinion? Can India's current layered systems, we talk about the S-400, Akash, Barak 8, the Prime Minister was in Israel very recently talking about the same power behind the Sudarshan Chakra that Air Marshal was talking about. Can all of this realistically handle a 300 to 500 drone saturation system, a complex barrage of when you've got low-flying Shahid drones, then you've got hypersonic missiles, a combination of all of this? Are we prepped for it?
Very good evening, Kabir. It is always a pleasure, to be in conversation with you because you pose so many of the questions of the present day's application that we often are made to think, scratch our heads, how to answer Kabir's questions. Fair enough. Now, look, drone is the reality of the time. And this drone is nothing that you make one technology to kill the drone and sit onto it. No, sir, you can't do that. Because the drone attack technology is progressing so rapidly, so vastly, with so much of added dimensions that you just can't make one system to combat it and then sit onto it. And that is the problem. Most of the agencies, especially the government agency, are challenged right now. A couple of months before, I was attending a presentation onto the drone warfare system, and every idea is coming up.
Yeah.
But there is also a field within our own system that the youngsters who are operating drones and various types of it and can apply themselves when we are talking right now with you here on the channel, somewhere in some laboratory, some innovation, some value additions will be going on to the drones, which are the killer drones as such. And the swarm system is the one what is going to happen in the coming days. What we are talking about, the sixth generation aircraft, the swarm system is the one which could be guiding the sixth generation aircraft could be guiding the entire swarm system of maybe 200 or maybe 300 of the swarms. So all these are the practical applications as on today on our design table. Now, having said that, we have learned a lot from how the Ukraine and Russia war is going on there. We also learned how effective TB2 drones were against the Armenian tanks that we have seen being used by Azerbaijan. So all these are the practical reality and just glimpses of it we are right now seeing in the West Asia. We have faced, Israelis have faced the first challenge of the drone system or their air defense system. If the air defense system is going to be, overwhelmed by the number of the threats approaching, numbering 200, 300, 400, 500 at a time. What happened on 7th October 2023? So, when such a wave of drones or rockets or something comes towards you, our standard system, even Iron Dome, even that is bound to fail. Iron Dome, as such, is supposed to cater for about 90% kill under the ideal condition. So surely, out of the 100, 10
All right.
odd, 10 odd are going to slip out of that destruction, and it is going to fall down somewhere. Now, those are the small rockets that I'm talking about that Hezbollah was firing. But imagine if Iran is firing the ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, aerial threats, bigger, drone
Right.
system, what Iran has got. Shahid and things like that, then obviously it is going to fail. It is going to penetrate through. And that is what precisely what we observed yesterday in Tel Aviv. Today also somewhere in the Israeli places, we have seen this happening. So it's a reality. That is how it is going to be. Now, how to handle it? Now, look,
Yeah. Yeah.
yesterday, can I continue for another 1 minute?
Yeah. Sure. Group Captain, please complete your thoughts.
So, yesterday we have heard that Iranian drone system or missile system have reached Abraham Lincoln. It may not be a totally false. It may be a truth. Because today Iran has got the missiles, which is got the capability of almost to the tune of about 300, 3,000, 3,500 kilometers range, nautical, distance, radial distance, crow flying distance. So wherever these carriers are going to be there, carrier has got a limitation, Lincoln, that it has to be within 1,000 kilometers of the range of striking. So that means Lincoln is always within the range of the Iranian missile system. Secondly, Ford. Ford is off the coast of Israel. Now, that would be somewhere just around 2,400, 2,500. You know, that is still under the capability of, under the reach of the ballistic missile system. Hypersonic missile may not reach there right now. Fortunately or unfortunately, Iranian hypersonic has got only up to the range of about 1,300 kilometers.
All right.
So may not be able to reach there. But then the threat is there, very much there. We have seen how the small drones can be used by UK way far away in the Russian territory, guided by their own people who are trained into this, and kill the aircraft in their hangar itself. So all these are the possibility of today's challenges. India must take note of it, and
Absolutely.
don't forget the youngsters. You know, the employ youngsters even in the DRDO. Use those people who have got the mindset into the drone technologies. Use their skills, and we can surely take care of it, handle the situations.
Pertinent points that you've raised over there, Group Captain.